Good. Happy Wednesday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Senator Hassan of the Democrats call for Al Franken's resignation. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
It's time to celebrate the holidays in the SUV that you deserve. The all-new 2017 Buick Envision is an incredible example of style, technology, and utility. Some of them even
More breaking political news now. 6 female Democratic senators, including New Hampshire's Maggie Hassan, are now calling on Minnesota Senator Al Franken to resign. This comes after allegations of sexual harassment that spanned several years. Franken has apologized for some of the accusations, but just today denied a most recent one. Hassan just released a statement saying, quote, "It is clear that Al Franken has engaged in a pattern of egregious and unacceptable behavior toward women, and he should resign."
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And now let's take a look at your U.S. markets and see how your U.S. markets closed for this evening. And here's a look at the markets, how they did today and how they closed for the evening. Nasdaq closed higher as Facebook rises. Rest of the market ends a little changed. Tech stocks rose on the back of gains in Facebook. The rest of the market took a pause as investors awaited more details on what the final tax overhaul from Congress will look like. Trump recognizes Jerusalem as Israel's capital in historic move. Let's take a look at this report from ABC News.
Kelly, we're out of body wash. What are you doing? I thought you had a cold.
I don't need all this. Mucinex Fast Max is powerful enough to handle pretty much every symptom.
Name one.
How about 9? Sore throat, cough, even...
Yeah, I can read, you know.
We're done here.
Ah! Boogers to Betsy!
Mucinex Fast Max. 9 symptoms, 1 dose, max strength. Start the relief, ditch the misery. Let's end this. And for kids' multi-symptom relief, try #1 recommended children's Mucinex.
This is an ABC News special report. Now reporting, George Stephanopoulos.
Good day. We are coming on the air because President Trump about to enter the diplomatic room of the White House and announce that he will formally recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, ultimately move the U.S. Embassy there from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. It is a controversial decision, already sparked protests across the region and condemnation from the Arab world and U.S. allies who believe the status of Jerusalem should be settled in peace talks between Israel and the Palestinians. Many U.S. presidential candidates have promised to make this move. President Trump, the first to follow through. I want to bring in our senior White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega. And Cecilia, first and foremost, that is how President Trump sees this, a promise kept.
Exactly, George, and I'm told by aides here that he actually wanted to do this much sooner than today, but he learned when he took this job you can't snap your finger, as one aide told me, and move an embassy. He has been under immense pressure to make this move from evangelicals, from pro-Israel groups, frankly, from some very big donors as well. But even if the embassy doesn't open anytime soon, and this is expected to take years, this White House is going to paint this as a campaign promise fulfilled, George, perhaps even at the expense of the peace process.
That is the political situation at home. want to bring in our Chief Global Affairs anchor, Martha Raddatz. Already, you've seen our allies in Europe, in the region, condemn this move. They say it is going to be dangerous. It's going to spark protests, complicating the peace process.
It certainly will, George. Whatever peace process there is right now, whatever peace initiative there is right now, of course, Jared Kushner has been working on this. I think this is a signal that things aren't going very well with that peace initiative. We haven't heard very much about it, and I'll toss it back to you, George.
President Trump entered.
Okay, and there you go on that video of ABC News Special Report. If you want to watch the whole video, we will share that link for you on the Riley King Network Facebook page. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with more news. Good night, everyone. Bye.